Do you want to model and animate realistic ice cube in Blender in a very easy way? Let's start. First, we'll keep only the cube in our viewport, delete everything else. Now go to edit mode, right click and choose subdivide and set the number of cut to around 6. This will give us enough geometry to create some nice surface detail later. Back to object mode, and in the modifier tab add a Displace Modifier. Click new and then open the texture property. Here change the type to cloud. Now you can go back to the modifier tab and reduce the strength to make the surface look a bit uneven, just like a real ice cube. Once you happy, apply the modifier. Now in edit mode, switch to edge select and carefully select all the corner edges of the cube. Make sure none are left. Then press Ctrl V to bevel and corner slightly and set the segment count to 4. This will round the edges and make it look softer. After that, right click and choose shade smooth, and that's it. Your basic ice cube shape is ready. Now let's make multiple cube for the animation. Go to the front view, move the cube slightly upward and press Shift D to duplicate it. You can press Shift R a few times to repeat the action and make a few copies upward and sideways. So we have a bunch of cube floating above the ground. Now select all the cube together, right click and choose set origin, geometry, and go to object and then transform and randomize transformation. A small panel will appear here. Slightly adjust the location, rotation and scale. This makes every cube look a little different and more natural. Next will be add some physics to make the cube fall. Select one cube, go to the physics tab and enable rigid body. Now select all cube together, but make sure the one that already has the rigid body in the active selection. It should be outlined in lighter color. And then go to object, then rigid body and copy from active. Now all the cube have the same physics properties. Next we need something for them to fall onto. Press Shift A, mesh and plane and scale it up so it cover a good area under the cubes. Select the plane, go to the physics tab again and enable rigid body, but this time set it to passive so it doesn't move. Now when you play the timeline, you will see all your cubes falling and colliding naturally on the plane. Looks cool, right? Now it's time to make them look like ice. Change the render setting to cycle, and if you have GPU, switch to GPU compute for faster rendering. In the viewport shading option, enable denoise. For the lightning, I am using the HDRI from Blender Kit add-on. It's free and you can also use any other HDRI you like. It will help give nice reflection on our cubes. Now select one cube, go to the material tab and click new. Reduce the roughness value to make it shiny and increase the transmission close to 1. This will make it transparent like ice. for the plane, just give it a light gray material so it contrasts nicely with the cubes and reflect them softly. Now set your camera angle, adjust the lighting a bit, and when you play the animation, you'll see all those ice cubes falling realistically and shining beautifully. It looks simple, clean, and super satisfying. If this tutorial helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thought below. Enjoy, and see you next time.